Hey everybody, you're watching We the Fandom, where we discuss comic books, pop culture, and the fandom experience. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to see more content. Alright everybody, Jacob here at We the Fandom, and I just finished watching Godzilla vs. Kong, so here's my review. I didn't see the film in theaters like I should have, mostly because I wanted to be able to watch it as soon as I got up, and I think if it had opened on the weekend like a normal movie, I would have seen it in theaters first. I don't really get the whole Wednesday release date thing. Also, right now, do me a favor and leave a comment. Tell me if you guys are Team Kong or Team Godzilla, regardless of whether or not you've seen the movie. But let me just start off with, this movie was badass, and it's everything I want it to be, plus a little bit more. So this movie starts off with Godzilla attacking Apex Technologies, which you can't tell by the name is kind of like Tesla on steroids. The company also ends up being the quote-unquote villain at the end, spoilers, but in kind of a roundabout way. The CEO, Walter Simmons, basically finds this scientist named Nathan Lind, who has been researching Hollow Earth theory, and he wants Nathan to lead a mission to the center of the Earth, where he believes they will find an extremely powerful energy source that will help save mankind in the future. Nathan agrees, but says they'll need help, so he goes to a friend named Eileen Andrews, who seems to be the adopted mother of a child who can communicate with Kong. The plan is to use Kong to help lead them to Hollow Earth, but on their way there, to the Antarctic to find the entrance to Hollow Earth, they come across Godzilla, despite the fact that they tried to avoid Godzilla's normal, territorial waters. And this is the first fight between Kong and Godzilla. Now, if you've seen the trailers, then you already know about this fight between the two monsters on the aircraft carrier, but the full fight is amazing, and I will say that it is a win for Godzilla, but Kong really held his own, which is a pretty big feat since they were in the ocean, which is Godzilla's element. Another storyline we've got going on is the character Maddie, from Godzilla King of the Monsters, who, with the help of her nerd friend and a conspiracy theorist who used to work for Apex, are trying to find out why Godzilla has been going around destroying Apex facilities. But we'll get back to that in a minute. Team Kong does end up making it to Hollow Earth, and it's basically Skull Island, but a much larger version, and it's got all the dinosaurs and all that, and also has this weird gravitational pull. They end up finding basically the throne room of Kong's ancestors, along with an axe made up of one of the spines of Godzilla's ancestor. In this throne room is the power source that Apex was looking for, and what do you know? Apex ends up being the bad guys. They betray Nathan and Eileen, and then end up getting squished by Kong before they can leave. Though not before remotely sending a sample of the energy source back to Apex, where they're using it to power Mechagodzilla, aka the true villain of the film. Now, if you remember at the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, that eco-terrorist guy got his hands on one of the skulls of Ghidorah, and Apex is actually using that skull to create a neural link between a human pilot and Mechagodzilla. But we're at the 90-minute mark of the movie, and it's time for a rematch. This time Kong, using what's basically Stormbreaker, and able to absorb the radioactive breath of Godzilla, kicks Godzilla's ass. The thing is, though, is this rematch is swiftly followed up by basically another rematch, and Godzilla wins again. He doesn't just declare himself the winner, this time he actually leaves Kong dying. Apex activates Mechagodzilla, but it's quickly taken over by the Ghidorah skull somehow, or like a Ghidorah AI or something. But Mechagodzilla awakens, kills the CEO of Apex, and takes off towards Godzilla. And this thing absolutely demolishes Godzilla. Imagine if you gave Godzilla an Iron Man suit, but he was controlled by Godzilla's mortal enemy, Ghidorah. So you've got Godzilla who's basically about to die when Team Kong uses one of Apex machines to revive Kong. He's able to grab his axe, and together with Godzilla, using the power of friendship, they defeat Mechagodzilla. The movie ends with the two monsters basically agreeing to a non-verbal truce, and the humans seemingly live happily ever after. Now, if that ending was kind of dissatisfying to you, I completely understand. The entire movie, the scientists were making a big deal about how there can't be two alphas, and then it basically ends on exactly that premise. It's disappointing, but it was kind of expected. Now, I was definitely Team Kong, and I did not care for the way that he lost to Godzilla the second time. He did deal the killing blow to Mechagodzilla, but let's be honest, it's not the same. So, to Godzilla fans, this round goes to you guys. And to be fair, in the original Godzilla vs. Kong from the 60s, Kong did win, so I guess they wanted it to go the other way this time. I've seen a lot of negative reviews of this film from games journalists like GameSpot and IGN about how the character development for the human characters and the introspectiveness of the film wasn't there. Here's the thing, nobody goes to watch a giant monster movie for the human characters. The time they spend during the movie on the human characters is for convenient exposition, but they are not the focus of the film. Basically, the critics were complaining that the movie was fan service. And yeah, it was. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. People who go to see kaiju movies know exactly what they want. And although the movie ended in a predictable way, they made it that way so that maybe we can get another rematch in the future. I'd give this film about a 9.5 out of 10. It was really damn good. I would definitely recommend seeing it in theaters. I might even try go see it in theaters maybe this weekend just to have that experience. But yeah, if you guys have already seen the movie, leave a comment and tell me what you thought. As always, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you all next time.